Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing on the hardcore anniversary realm, Soulseeker. Came to Terran Mill. I have one more quest here I want to complete. This is Lord Aladin Perinold. He is in a manor, or I should say a small house in the Uplands. It'll take a while to get there. Our Hearthstone is set to Ratset. That is not going to help us.
What do you require?
Let's speak to Shay, the innkeeper here.
Farewell.
We were not high enough to solo that quest when we were here in the ruins of Alterac for the Crown of Will quest line. Let's attempt it now. Provided we survive, and I'm going to hope we will, we can go to do some quests in the Arathi Highlands too. I've been trying to get some of the charms I need for the weapon, the whirlwind weapon. Very little success so far. Most areas are filled with people farming, and I suspect there are lots of higher level characters that plan to sell the charms. Or maybe they want them for the next character. Might as well check for some mithril nodes. I definitely need tin too. There's still some items to make with bronze, even though our skill is around 200. Looked like a quiet afternoon when I logged in earlier. Not that many people around. The ogres are not even going to reward us with experience. And I can see the Yeti are even lower. It's a shame we do not have a mount yet. Will probably take a while. Even though I can't see anybody around, I'm going to assume someone has mined here recently. Can even see Dalaran in the distance. There we go. One iron deposit just for us. Found a moonstone too. I remember there was an item called the moonstone rifle, or the moonsight rifle. We could sneak inside, but I don't think we can take on a single enemy here. There's a path leading Never mind. I don't think we can accomplish a lot here. That being said, if we do find another passage to the main road, maybe we can search the area called the Slaughter Hollow. That must be the name of the area to the north here, inside the Crossroads Hold. I do want the iron. Is this a good idea, though? No, it's fine. It's honestly not that steep. Look that way, though. What a horrible way to die down there. Level 49 alchemy supplier. Probably friendly with the ogres. There's an iron deposit in there. I'm not sure if I can actually... There is probably a ramp leading up, but that is only from inside the city walls. Could just continue here. Time to take on the Syndicate. I have no idea what abilities these enemies have. Can see an assassin prowling around, and there's somebody in there. It's a human rogue. I know that the Alliance as a race is not friendly with the Syndicate, but I have no idea what they're doing out here. There's even an orc. You can see an enforcer up there. There's probably more. What's the best way to approach this? I think we can get as much rage as we can. Let's slow the assassin so he doesn't run away. Can have a bite of food so we get a bit more stamina. hear some fighting. Our target is up next. They have a unique model too. Oh, they're casting shields. So where's the pendant?
Hello.
Eliza.
See you around.
And the next one is Taratha's gift.
Have a good one.
Eliza. I don't remember that quest at all. I thought we would loot the pendant eventually from one of these enemies, or maybe a chest inside the house. The experience one's nice, and I'm going to assume we will get even more. That was it. I can see a pier guarded by these enforcers. There's probably assassins too. And we're going to follow the valley here. Maybe I can find a bit more ore. There is a solid chest there, for anybody feeling brave enough. Another deposit for us. We're going to go directly into Crossridge Hold. We might not need the Hearthstone after all. Was trying to remember why I never visited this area, and I realized that while we were recording the video, in the Alterac Mountains, we found the Baron. Not in the Uplands, but in the basement of the inn, inside Strandbrad. And it was all thanks to the hunter that we grouped with. Gnome kept in a cage. There's not even an option to free them.
Interesting.
I mean, maybe the Alliance can? Probably not, though. So we cannot actually access the area from from the west. And that must be the deposit we saw inside the ruins of Alterac. Glad we managed to get here undetected. But these are not elites. Just offer no experience. So much for that mithril node. Only a single stone. We're gonna need a couple of these to make dynamite. And we also have the quest for the engineering specialization. There we go. I have a good feeling about the mithril node inside the actual... Well, we're inside now, but... So what else is in there? Nothing, apparently. Just a lone ogre. And even more iron. It appears that we made the right choice here. Let's make sure that we get there as fast as possible. Almost wonder if there's something wrong here. And I say this because it's been way too quiet so far. One human rogue in the entire path that we followed. There's a ring of fire resistance. But I doubt anyone is going to use something like this. Level 29. Let's go back to Taran Mill. We can turn in the pendant here. Necklace.
Blood and thunder.
It is strange that the war chief would expend so much over such a small thing. I want to say that the name Taratha is familiar. No idea where from, though. Let's pick up the mail piece. We can sell it for about half a gold.
Go with honor.
And Crush was the orc that initially sent us to rescue two or three of them from Durnhold Keep.
Hello. Goodbye.
That was probably some weeks ago. Leveling so far has been exceptionally slow. To be expected, of course, but still. It's a nice view of the actual keep. Can't see a druid in bear form. Come to think of it, I didn't see anybody else down there. I wonder if it's a layering issue. I mean, if it is, it's definitely a positive thing. You can see a fellow undead. It's a Myron in the middle of the plains. So what we can actually accomplish here, we can definitely go to the cove near the bridge leading to the wetlands, or we can do a couple of quests around the Arathi Highlands. I think I'm going to head to the Kobold area. There is a quest, and this was somewhat of an iconic one from Classic, because it was a very rare drop that would initially start this quest. I was able to get it from a shard. It was just south of here, of the Circle of East Binding. Some type of brown crystal shard. I think initially it was only available from the Pendant of Mizrael, though.
Strength and honor. For the Horde!
We have a good amount of inventory slots to work with. And we can of course do the quest for first aid.
This had better be good.
You know what, why not? The Trias.
Our time will come. Victory for Sylvanas.
There we go, we need to help as many soldiers as we can. Can tell the orc is worried. Okay, I really do not need the horrible drumming music there. Just realized these two were badly injured. Let's make sure we save the troll here. They're level 47. Maybe I should have treated the troll first. How many did we save? About 15. And I guess the doctor is going to deal with the rest of them. Yeah. Pretty sure the quest is complete at this point.
I am forsaken. Trust no one.
I cannot use this. Flayer. I'm not sure how much flaying he's going to be doing as a hunter. So according to the questing add-on, these have a chance to drop charms. I'm not sure if I believe that. Either way, we're not here for the charms. So according to the game, we just discovered the Dry Whisker Gorge. I don't see a gorge though. Unless they min the area here. It's a dwarf. A dwarf without a beard. Let's not speak of this ever again. I'm going to also get rid of my shield. We're not gonna need it anymore. Using two one-handed weapons is not ideal, but the other option is to use the Corpse Maker from Razorfin Crawl, which was a fantastic weapon when we acquired it. Unfortunately, not that great. Not anymore, at least. There's a chest and also some bloodstone deposits. Oh, he's trying to beat us to opening the chest. I wonder who is going to win. I guess the mage did. Even though it looked to me we were slightly faster. Could be some type of delay. Not particularly interested in chests though, because most of them contain junk. The iridescent shards. So we're looking for more of these kobolds. I have no idea how fast they're going to spawn though. Let's follow the dwarf outside. Made the right choice there. I wonder how long those inside the cave will have to wait. The Sigil of Strom. Surprised to see the hunter never made it on that hill. Probably headed back inside. There's one fleeing in fear. I wonder what they saw. They did not appear to be targeting someone, unless they were too far away and the game cannot display it. Now there's a shaman here. We're about halfway done. Oh, the shaman is trying to pull as many as he can. And now we have a skill of 225. 6 stones? No, 7 stones so far. Place under armor. Oh, it's the human from before. Can we mine true silver? Let's find out. No, not yet. At least now we know, and we also know that this is a potential spawn point for mithril. What we can do instead is head outside. There is actually 3 of these. Wanted to say one more, but there's more than one here. So we got a moat, not much else. I don't really want to waste time here. The questing experience so far is... yeah, not exactly exciting. You spend about half of your time waiting for spawns. Somewhat strange though, with the layering technology you would assume that wouldn't be an issue. But it definitely is. Maybe it's a problem unique to hardcore simply because you have a lot of people leveling you characters all the time. I can come back here later though. Let's go to all the circles of binding. Maybe we can get some charms there. Last time we were outside, we found quite a few of the kobolds to the north of here. Yeah, that's it. But the only item that we looted, other than some silver coins from enemies, the war club.
Mukra. Tabu.
I'm afraid we'll never get enough money for a mount at this rate. With a hunter back there taking a break. The original entrance to the Arathi Basin. Can expect to fight some elementals here at least. Not exactly my favorite enemies on a warrior. Unfortunately, they do purely magical damage, which means... Oh, and these also slow you. Come to think of it, we have no cresting charms. No, we have one. Now we have two. The problem with dealing purely magical damage is that the defenses a warrior normally has are not going to help you. So we take about, let's say 50 to 60 damage. More than double if it's a critical strike. Armor is not going to help us here. Look at all the people trying to do the elite quests here. Breaking of the keystone. So we actually have to find Osruk. Well, not us, but whoever is trying to complete the quest. That is the giant. You can originally, well, I'm not sure if this is a spawn point, but you can occasionally see him patrolling around. I want to say I've seen him in this exact area, but might be wrong. Iron deposit there. Going to try and focus on these enemies, at least for now. The enchanted water. I remember somebody, well, that was a long time ago, trying to get these by farming the elementals. But that was in Stranglethorn. There's probably a rogue around here. And speaking of Fozruk, they have over 5,000 health. Not to mention the actual entourage. I'm not sure if the kobolds are also elites. Probably not. Found another charm and we now have 3. So the drop chance is not exactly great. Going to eat a pumpkin. It's going to recover about half our health. Honestly, the natural regeneration is not that bad, especially for this level. Expected it to be worse. So it appears we ran out of enemies again. Something is active here. I wonder if it's going to interfere with the spawn. The spawn rate of these elementals. No, it doesn't seem to be active anymore. The fact remains, we have no more enemies to deal with here. Let's move to the west. Well, that was the Shard of Mizrael. The quest for the moats was available here. So how about the Circle of Outer Binding? We can get some Thundering Charms. That area has nature elementals. Drop chance is not great. No idea how long it's going to take us to get these. I can see one, but there is a rogue fighting these. Did they actually pull something? $234 nature damage from an instant shock. Should probably avoid being in the Berserker stance because we do take extra damage. The crit is good. Staying alive is even more important. He can have the iron. I don't mind at all. It's actually mithril that we want to in bulk. Getting is a whole different story, though. Summoning the princess. I sincerely hope they do not convince a low-level tank to try and summon the princess. That is a death sentence. The actual, well, not really a princess, it's just an elemental. And she is, I think, a bit tougher than the final boss of Marodon. And definitely over level 50. I have no idea what they're trying to do. Someone is trying to get us to tank Mizrael. I'll go ahead and ask him to link the quest. Yeah, this is a level 50 quest. We're gonna stay away from Refuge Point 2. I don't see another guard. There's a goldthorn flower. Well, maybe not a flower. We're going to head east. We'll try to see if there are any enemies that can drop us the burning charms. Next to the wall. What was the name again? This was... I think the name was Thoradrin's Wall. Of course, the ruins of the manor. I am somewhat looking forward to doing some of the quests for the pirates. Can we do it tonight? Maybe a bit later on. I was in the right stance all along. So what can we expect from the Circle of West Binding? Okay, there's plenty to kill. Can see about 6 burning exiles. I wonder how long it's going to take us to deal with everything. Provided nobody else joins the fight here. And of course by joining the fight I mean makes it even slower for us to get these quest items. Probably the worst part about the quest. These can drop for everybody, which means you can have people farming them. So that was charm number 5. Now maybe the burning ones are easier to get. Only tried it once so far, and I had 0 of the thundering charms. 2 burning and probably 1 crescent. The normal damage is between, what, 29 and... wait, 71. No idea if reduction in attack power is going to affect them. I'm going to assume it will not. It is magical damage after all. At the same time though, what would? Reductions to spell damage? I doubt these melee attacks are spells, even though they do only fire damage. Or elemental in the case of the other exiles here. And we have 6 of these. Yeah, I can tell it's not going to take that long. Now as for the other charms, I honestly have no idea. But I suppose there's no real point in waiting. We can check the cave that was full of ogres. Maybe we can find some mithril there, or maybe some iron. Probably best to do the quest once you have a mount. It will make traveling around a lot faster. Can see a single exile has spawned. So with only a single person trying to farm these, the spawn rate is not good enough. I have no idea what they were thinking. Perhaps by the time we have enough, we're gonna be high enough that we shouldn't care about the whirlwind weapon, which might be the case already. Might as well check the price for these on the auction house. Can definitely sell them. If we can make a decent amount of money, I guess I'm going to consider it. Trying to figure out what would be a good price for these. Maybe have a gold piece. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check the auction house. Then the question would be, where exactly can I find a good two-handed weapon? Maybe I can get one in Uldaman. Even though we're not high enough to run that dungeon yet. Final boss is around level 47. Or maybe 48. That was enough. We have 8 of these. I don't think we're gonna need any more. See a human mage heading to Hillsbrad. Probably heading to South Shore. I'm going to end the video here though. Thank you for watching. I think I'm going to record another one perhaps later tonight, doing some quests in Falder's Cove. And after that, we can probably head back to Stranglethorn, if I have the opportunity to record when there are not enough, well, there are not many people around. Maybe in the middle of the night, and I'm talking maybe 4 or 5 a.m. Something like that. Thank you for watching though. Hopefully I'll see you in the next part.